The one thing I've learned serving where I'm serving now is that there may be that one older gentleman who comes in and literally this is his 1 day experience
Yeah.
of church. He only comes to church once a year.
Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
about it. He
Yeah.
comes to church once a year.
Yeah.
Now, how are we prepared to minister to him? We're
Good.
used to seeing our members every Sunday. We see our members every Sunday. But there's one guy who's driving down the road and he decides to attend your ministry this Sunday.
Yes.
What are we doing? And
Mm.
he may be 80 years old. He may
Yeah.
be 60. You know what I'm saying? So I think in ministry we have to keep culture in mind, but also remember our mission.
Absolutely. Very good. Anything to add, babe?
That's really, really good. Because I'm sitting here thinking about how sometimes you'll go to a church or be a part of a church and they throw like three or four different new songs at you in
Right.
the same praise and worship session. And I'm like, I didn't learn the words to the first one, right?
Yeah.
And
Right.
it's not like we have a prevalence of like top 40 radio stations for
Right.
gospel. You getting in this area 92Q on Sunday morning for a couple of hours. That's it. And
Right.
then you might get some AM here and there if you're listening to it. But you got to think about, people wanting to show up and that worship experience being participatory and not a spectatorship. It will be a spectatorship if you're doing
Right.
all of one thing and you're not meeting people. Give them something they know. I'm 90 years old. Give me at least a hymn that I can sing along with,
Yeah.
and introduce it to the new people. Likewise, give me something CCM for the young people and then let somebody else latch on to it. But you can't do all of one thing because we don't even have the breadth of exposure to support that and have people not get lost in the experience.
To effectively minister in music, you must have a well-rounded, well-planned set list. Try not to be one-dimensional while planning worship. Remember, the mission of the gospel is to reach all generations. Therefore, learn hymns, contemporary songs, and other liturgical selections that will cater to the mission. Regardless of your preference, keep the mission of the gospel central in all that you do. Your role is to glorify God by helping people sing praises unto his holy name. Lastly, strive to minimize the amount of unfamiliar songs so that the congregation can focus on worship. If you do these things, you will set your ministry up for success in worship.